The question says solve this equation. Okay, we have x squared plus 4ix minus 5 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Okay, the coefficient of x squared is 1. The coefficient of x is 4i, so this exists in imaginary form. We have the constant to the minus 5. Okay, so we have to use the completing the square method to approach this. So how do we do that? Solution. So for x squared plus 4ix, okay, is the imaginary part, minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so the first thing we do is to take care of this by adding 5 to both sides. So we have x squared plus 4ix equals 5. Okay, so from here we have to put this in a perfect square trinomial. So what do? This 4i, we divide it by 2, okay, we square our results. So by the time we divide this by 2, we have 2i squared, and what this means is 2i times 2i, okay. So do not forget, 2 times 2 is 4. In our complex number, we have 2i, when we multiply the same I, okay, we have this as I squared, which equals minus 1, okay. So by the time we say this, we have this to be 4 times minus 1, which is minus 4, okay. So the result of this is minus 4. So for minus 4, we add this to both sides of the equation. So here we have x squared plus 4ix, okay. So for plus 4 minus 4 is minus 4 equals, here we have this to be 5 minus 4. Okay, so we put this in a binomial form. Okay, so here we have x plus 2i, okay, squared, okay, equals 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, so to simplify this further, to take care of the square, we have to take the square root of both sides. So taking the square root of both sides, we have this to be x plus 2i squared equals plus or minus as a result of the square root of 1, okay. So from here, this will take care of this. We have this as x plus 2i, okay, equals plus or minus square root of 1 is 1, okay. So we work this out further. We have this as x plus 2i equals plus or minus 1. By the time we collect like signs, we have this to be x equals minus 2i, okay, plus or minus 1, okay. So s can be 1, okay, minus 2i, or we have this minus 1, okay, minus 2i. So either we have the value of x is 1 minus 2i or minus 1 minus 2i. Okay, we have the imaginary parts and we have the real parts. The question says solve this quadratic equation using completing the square method. Okay, completing the square method. So what do? Solution. So here we have 2x squared minus 8x minus 10 equals 0, okay. So when we look at this quadratic equation, the coefficient of x squared is 2, the coefficient of x is minus 8, okay. So we can write this by dividing all through by 2, okay, which is the coefficient of x squared. So we have divided by 2, divided all through by 2. So here we have this as x squared minus 4x minus 5 equals 0, okay. So from here, we can, this minus 5, we add 5 to both sides of the equation. So we have x squared minus 4x minus 5 plus 5 equals 0 plus 5, okay. So here we have x squared minus 4x equals 5, which is this. So from here, we make this a perfect square trinomial. So how do we do that? The coefficient of x is minus 4. So we divide this by 2. We look for the square of our results, okay. So for minus 4 over 2, that is minus 2 squared, okay. So for minus 2 squared is minus 2 times minus 2, that gives 4. So our result results, we add this to both sides of the equation. So here we have x squared minus 4x, okay, plus 4 equals 5 plus 4, okay. So from here, we write this as in a binomial form, okay. So here we have minus 2. So we have x minus 2 square equals 5 plus 4 is 9, okay. We have this to be, okay, since we have squared, so we take square root of both sides because of this square. So we have x minus 2 square equals plus or minus square root of 9, okay. So from here, we have this to be x minus 2, the square root of x minus 2 squared equals plus or minus square root of 9 is 3, okay. So this will go, we have this as x minus 2 equals plus or minus 3. So we collect the like times, we have x equals 2 plus or minus 3. So here we have x equals 2 plus 3, or x equals 2 minus 3. For 2 plus 3 is 5, and for 2 minus 3 is 1. So these are the two values of x. The question says solve x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0 using completing the square method, okay? Completing the square method. So how do we go about this solution? Okay, this is a quadratic equation. So how do we use completing the square method to work with this? So here we have x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. Okay, so the first thing we do from this equation is to take care of minus 5. And what do? We add minus 5 to both sides. So here we have x squared plus 4x equals 5. By the time you bring this to the other side, okay. So the next thing we do is to make this, okay, a perfect square. So how do we do that? We come to coefficient of x, which is 4. So we have it as 4. We divide it by 2, and we square our results. Okay. So by the time we do that, we have 4 divided by 2 is 2. So for 2 square, which is this, we have it as 2 times 2, that is 4. So the 4 we got as our results. So we add this 4 to both sides of the equation. So from here we have x squared plus 4x, okay, plus 4 equals 5 plus 4. So the next thing we do, we take this as for x squared plus 4x plus 4. If you are putting it in a binomial form, okay, since we have 2 here, we have this as x plus 2 squared, okay, equals, when we add this, we have this as 9, okay. So the next thing we do is to take care of the square root of the square. And how do we do that? We simplify this further by taking the square root of both sides. So here we have x plus 2 squared, okay. Here we introduce plus or minus square root of 9, okay. So for this, it will go with this. So here we have x plus 2 equals plus or minus square root of 9 is 3. So from here, we have this as x plus 2, okay, equals plus or minus 3. Okay, so we subtract 2 from both sides. We have x equals minus 2 plus or minus 3. So for x, the value of x is minus 2 plus 3, or we have it as minus 2 minus 3. So for minus 2 plus 3, we have to be 1. For minus 2 minus 3, we have it to be minus 5, which represent the value of x. So by the time we put in back either 1 or minus 5 in this equation, it must render this whole equation to be 0. So let us check for that. So for when x is 1, okay, so let's take it back to this equation. We have x squared plus 4x minus 5. So for x to be 1, we have it to be 1 squared plus 4 times 1, which is this, minus 5. So 1 squared is 1. plus 4 minus 5. So when you say 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 minus 5 is 0. And when we take x to the minus 5, we bring back here. So we have s squared. Okay, we are still checking to confirm our answer. So here we have s squared plus 4x minus 5. So when x is minus 5, we have minus 5 squared, okay, plus 4 into minus 5 minus 5, okay. So for minus 5 squared is 25, okay, 25. This plus times minus, 4 times 5 is 20, minus 20, okay, minus 5. So by the time we solve this, we have this to be 0. So thank you very much.